I had this adorable little thing happen today, and I thought I would talk about it because God is so good. I had this roommate that I could smell even through the wall, and they're making loud banging noises, and I was like not really a big fan because I like to work from my room and do my readings, and this person was kind of like, I don't know, I just felt this overwhelming sense of like I need to be very quiet all the time. Well, the door was open, and then I heard banging one day when I was on a live stream, and then I started smelling McDonald's, and I was like, oh God, somebody just moved into room 3. And so I went out to the hallway to like look and see if it really was the case, and the door was closed, the light was on, and I was like, great. And that was after a dream that I'd had with a roommate showing up in that room, and I was like, damn it all, and it wasn't a good roommate. So anyway, a couple days, like maybe like 4 days they were here, and I went to go text my Airbnb host today, and I was like, how long is that person gonna stay in that room? And she's like, what are you talking about? There's literally nobody there. I don't know. That room is not booked. I'm like, you sure? And then I told her, I was like, girl, I even smell it. I can smell their food. I can hear them moving around. I was like, but it is kind of strange, though. I've not seen them yet. Are you sure? And she's like, yeah. There's nobody there. And I was like, should I go look? Should I go like knock on the door and open the door? And should I was like, dude, this is how every horror movie starts. Should I do that? And she's like, oh my God, yes, please, go look. And I was like, oh God. So I went downstairs, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna ask my other roommate to help me with this. So I was like, can you come up with me to room whatever and knock on the door with me? I think there's somebody in there. He looks me dead in the eye. He's like, there's nobody there. And I was like, he looked me dead in the eye. He's like, there's nobody there. And I instantly, one of my like go-to feelings is fear and like but questioning, like, how do you know that though? And so I was like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, I'm positive. And I was like, but how do you know? And then he never broke eye contact, but he just kind of got like, it's because of this. It's because the cleaner did this and she did that. And I was just like, but you don't know though. You're not 100% sure, but yet you're saying it like you are 100% sure, which is fine. Like, if it's really not, there's nobody there, that's okay. But like, man, you're saying that with your chest. Like, I'm thinking you're so sure of it, but yet we don't know, technically. So I was like, never mind. You know what? I don't need the help. It's okay. I'm going to go do it myself. So I went upstairs, I knocked on the door a couple times, no answer. And then I opened the door and there was no one there. The bed was fully made. Everything was fine. Like, no one had ever lived there. And I remember I was talking to somebody very special who's been absolutely in a prison cell of his own making too. And we've just been breaking free from the prison chains that wardens and prison cell bars. And I just felt like God opened the jail cell door. Like, it felt as if God was like, see, you thought you had a warden all along. You thought you had to be quiet. You thought you had someone surveilling you. You thought you had someone monitoring you. And it was just an illusion. It was a trick of your imagination. And like that's the hardest part, I think, in so many of us experiencing hell on earth for so long. You look around and you're like, wow. So it was all an illusion. And that's exactly what the Hunger Games is, pretty much. It's like, well, it's not that it's an illusion. Like, hunger is real. Starvation is real. Poverty is real. Homelessness is real. But like, the big bad boogeyman that I thought I had lurking around and stuff, he's pretty much down for the count. And he's as good as dead. He's just a ghost. And so it was like God was saying, I'm going to free you. And it's a mind thing. It's a mind prison. Anyway, I just wanted to share that because I thought that was really, really cute. Yeah. Um, Life's good. Life is oddly good, weirdly good. Working in my favor at all times, kind of good. So, um, I'm not feeding into the old reality. I'm done with that. I'm focusing on what I do want, and what I want continues to grow. And I'm just more and more abundant every single day. Anything I want, I get. I always get what I want. I just used to affirm and imagine. I used to affirm for, think thoughts, and imagine things that I didn't want. And then those things grew and grew and grew. And it's like I was creating with my mind as a perfect manifester. I was creating with my mind things I didn't want. And so now I'm out here like using my mind to benefit me. And everything I want is growing so quickly and so easily and so effortlessly. I don't even have to lift a finger. Like, the universe is just conforming to everything I say and everything I think. And it's amazing. It's amazing. I don't have to do anything. It's wild. It's like my bills, they're paying themselves. The clientele that I have coming in, I just know are evolved. They're higher souls. They're higher consciousness. Like, everything is getting better. And the more I focus on like soul family, on my true twin flame, on my life purpose, the more that has to happen. And I'm just so happy. I'm falling in love actually right now. I am, but don't tell him that. Don't tell him. He already knows, but not really. Well, no, he knows. He knows, but whatever. I mean, I've said it, and I obviously show it. But yeah, it's really cute. It's kind of adorable. Like, he's kind of seriously so fucking cute. It's so crazy. So I met this guy recently, and it was really embarrassing because the night I met him, he actually gave me his phone number on the live stream because I was being bullied by 50 plus people. There were so many people bullying me in my stream, and he was the only one that was defending me in front of all of those people. And I was just like crying, and I was not doing okay. And in front of everybody, he was like, hey, I'm going to email you my phone number if you want to talk. If you don't want to give your energy to these clowns, you want to give it to somebody who really loves you, then you should email me. And this was only one day after my ex came back into my life to really try it with me again. And I rejected him. I said, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm not going backwards. I'm not. Absolutely not. Exes stay exes for a reason. And the very next day, I met this guy. And actually, I hadn't just met him. He was a moderator of mine for a while. He had been a moderator on my channel for a very long time, actually. He was just hidden in plain sight. I had no idea who he was. Not really. I didn't know that he was him. You know what I mean? I knew that he was like a divine masculine and amazing. I didn't know. It was like him, you know, until the first phone call. It was like 6 hours, and I cried, and he healed me, and there was so much transmutation that went on. Like, I called him immediately after the stream ended because I was just so hurt, and I was like, I was really in a dark place, and he truly found me at rock bottom. Like, he truly found me at my ugliest. And I remember on the first time when I called him, I was like, I'm embarrassed. Like, I'm ashamed at how much, you know, like, they called me so many names, and there wasn't even judgment at all in the slightest. He was just so grateful that I even called him, and I was like, really? Like, who are you? And then we talked for 6 hours, I think, at least, if not 6.5, something like that. And I've just been on cloud 9 ever since. And it's game over. Like, I get it. I get it. God was testing me with all the fool's gold to get me to see, like, do you really want the best, or the best, or the best, or the best? The one that finds you at your worst and leaves you better for no reason at all? There's nothing in it for him. But he found me at my worst. And he'd been seeing me at my worst for several months. He'd been watching as people have just been humiliating me and talking down to me, and he's never once... Not only does he not judge, like, he still keeps coming back. And, the way that he loves me unconditionally, I can't even believe it's real. But it is real. It is real. And soon it's going to be all I ever feel. It's going to be all I ever experience soon. Because I'm not looking down. I'm not gonna leave heaven anytime soon. So I will be up here on cloud 9. I will be enjoying heaven on earth. And not one person will ever stop me again. It's mine. The money, mine. The clientele, mine. My psychic gifts, mine, mine, mine. The love of my life, mine. Mine. It's all mine. And I get to claim it, and I get to have it, and I get to be it, and I get to do it, and I get to talk about it, and I get to enjoy it and not worry that people are going to be jealous or envious, because, you know, in the past, they were. Who cares? I don't care if anybody is upset at me. I don't care. Stay mad. I'm actually genuinely happy for the first time, I think, ever maybe in my life. So I'm pretty much okay. I'm better than okay. Life is about to get really, really good for me. And yeah, I manifested who I really suspect to be my twin flame. And I've already told him this, and I was like, I suspect it is twin flame because of the growth, the pattern of growth that I'm having. Like, he's unlocking so much potential for me. I mean, it's crazy. I'm giving him so many activations, and he's triggering me into an ascension. Not even an awakening. I've already gone through my awakening. Now I'm about to go through my ascension. So he's activating me as well. So it's the most beautiful thing. I'm seriously so fucking happy. Life is about to get so good. I'm owed it. I'm owed so much goodness, so much. Oh, it's going to be lovely. So anyway, I just wanted to thank you guys for the support. If anybody has been supporting me from the shadows, praying for me, I know you have. There must have been some praying for me, wishing me good. Thank you. Thank you for lighting candles to bless me, and thank you for the donations, and thank you for being on Patreon, and all you guys, I love you. Thank you for the words of wisdom when people were like, ditch that loser, that asshole, he's so mean to you. You're right. And I did. And I did ditch him. And then I ditched him again, and then I ditched him again, and I will continually, forever and eternity, ditch him for the real one. So a God-fearing man, like a true God-fearing man, like the most beautiful man I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, he's so in love with God that I thought I loved God. Like, I thought I devoted my entire life to God. I thought I was a warrior for light. No. People haven't even seen it yet. So, anyway. Like this one time I asked, I said, what are you afraid of? And he said, nothing. I'm only afraid of losing God. And I was like, That's how you know. That's how you know. I was like, what a perfect answer from a perfect man. Oh my God. Oh my God. I cannot even. God, I cannot even believe God like wants this for me so much that he's just been like tailor making this man to my needs. He's beautiful. He's gorgeous. He's literally perfect for me. He's literally perfect for me. I want this. I want this so bad. You have no idea. And I tell him all the time, like, I want you. I want you, and I always get what I want. I have you in my sights. You're mine. Literally, you're mine. That's it. So if it comes to a point of a war with like other women who seem to think that like I don't know what they would think, but that man is not gonna take the bait. There have been so many that have tried it with him, and he's just like, nope. Fool's gold, fool's gold. All I want is God. All I want is one wife, life purpose, happiness. I want freedom. I want my soul family to be freed. I want people happy on this planet, like life purpose. I am not about it. I'm not about fool's gold. It's just not a thing. It's not a thing. He does not take the bait, and I love that for him. I love how strong he is. I love how strong he is. Like in the mind. In the mind, he is the strongest man I've ever met in my entire life. Oh, I've never seen anything like it. I'm about to be so freaking happy. Oh, he makes me so insanely happy. God. My magician. I finally found him. The real one. The one that works for the light. The real magician. Not the dark magician. The one that's already been through the gauntlet. The one that's already been through what God put him through so that he can have me, deserve me, earn me, keep me. Yeah. Defend me, protect me, provide for me. Like, oh my, it's real. It's so real. It's so real. Most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. I can't even believe I get to experience it. And it's like, it doesn't matter what it is, it's always getting better. Like right now I'm gonna go shower, and it's like that's just gonna be the best shower I've ever had in my life. And then I'm gonna listen to music later and dance, and it's gonna be like the best feeling in the whole entire world. I'm gonna listen to the best songs I've never heard before, frequencies I've never heard before, you know. And then I'm going to talk to God, and it's going to be the best conversation I've ever had ever. And then I'm going to do some scripting journaling, and I'm going to manifest the best things that I've ever had in my life. Like this man. It's game over. When you find the one that started the game in the first place, it's game over. Anyway, yeah, no, you could just tell. Like, you could just tell. Yeah. You just know. When your soul knows, it knows, you know what I mean? One day I'll tell you, like, how we really met. One day I'll tell you, like, the crazy story about how he came to me in spirit before he showed up in the physical 3D world for me. But right now, I'm trying to keep it, like, try not to shock everybody too much. But yeah, the whole, like, witch coven thing that I'm over and I'm done with, and the man that was trying to lure me into that thing, I am not going. And over my dead body. God will not allow me to ever be subjected to that, to sacrifice. I will never be sacrificed ever again, ever. So, going forward, I come with some pretty strong backup now. So, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Who else could you thank? Who else could you thank? Who could make life this grand? Who could do this but God? Who could free the captives and open the jail cell door but God? Who could set the captives free but Christ? Yeah. So Christ ever died. He's just rising up. He was taking a little nap, little power nap. He wasn't really dead. That's a lot twist. But you weren't allowed to know that yet, though. You weren't allowed to know that Jesus didn't really die. He was just kind of sleeping, chilling, hanging out in a casket, and just kind of like doing what people do, I guess. And then he just came back to life. Yeah. So anyway, divine masculines everywhere are rising up, and I can't even believe how beautiful this is. It's mine, and I'm keeping it. I'm going to fight for it, and I'm going to... And the way that you fight for it is you just keep claiming it. The way you fight for your union is you just say, that's mine, thank you. Of course he chooses me. Of course I'm his. He's mine, I'm his. I manifested him, and he manifested me. Of course. Of course we've been fighting for each other. We will always fight for each other, period. He fights for himself, and I fight for me, and we meet because of that. We're two whole people having a beautiful, godly relationship, which is amazing. Right now, it's just friendship, and I love that. I love that. I love that so much. Like, it's just, we're besties. Yeah. Yeah, we're besties. It's like, can we be best friends? He's like, yeah, besties. Bunk beds. Yeah. Those little heart best friend pendants. It's gonna be really cute. It's gonna be really cute. I'm actually really, really happy right now. I'm seeing like even squirrels outside. And they're in love. There was one squirrel, I was on the phone, there was one squirrel that was chasing squirrel. One squirrel that was chasing the other, and I was like, oh God, they're soulmates. But yeah, it's the cutest thing I've ever seen. I can't even believe that it's real, guys. Life is about to be so good. Are you ready? You ready for paradise? You ready for heaven? You ready for the warrior that fought for you too? I don't know. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. Either way, here love comes. So thank you guys so much for being here. I'll talk to you later. Bye.